What's up everybody, Alex here, and welcome to the Dota Underlords best builds of the week. And this week we've got 5 builds for you, which I hope will help you find success in Dota Underlords. The first is an assassin based build that's taking advantage of these top tier assassins. Queen of Pain is very contested right now, but overall an excellent unit with her AoE damage. Viper's here in the corner to bait other assassins, which are increasingly popular, but if you're against like warrior builds, which are also popular, I would move Viper to, about there. Dragon Knight's going to synergize perfectly with Viper. Tidehunter and Sand King are going to be providing the stuns up front, and obviously when Sand King uses his ability, he will travel to the rear back line of the opposition. Overall, a really strong build. And for the second build of the week, we've got some warriors, and wow, are they stacked. We got a front line, very aggressive stance for warriors. We got the Troll Warlord and the Queen of Pain, which would be providing DPS. Queen of Pain will probably be on your bench if you only have 9, but if you can get her on there as the 10th, perfect. She does a ton of damage. Now, what I will say is you want to make sure that you're matching your anti-mage with whatever front line they have. So if they have a Tidehunter, say, in this area where our Tidehunter is, you're going to switch anti-mage to that position. You want to make sure your anti-mage is positioned in a way that counters their spellcasters, especially the front line like, Kunkas, lone Druids, and Tidehunters. Overall, a very effective build, and one that I'm looking forward to playing more and more. And what would a build of the week video be without our Knights and Locks? Still the foundation for so many builds. If you're new to the game, this is the build to try. Knights and Locks is so straightforward, still so effective. I don't want to say you're guaranteed a top 4 finish, but if you are able to go uncontested with Knights, you're gonna have a great time. Honestly, it's such a well-balanced build. I almost wonder if the Dota Underlords team uses Knights as like the foundation baseline for all their other tuning, because they haven't touched Knights in a long time, and it is such a steady build, especially with Witch Doctor and Necrophos. This week saw some buffs to Nature's Prophet, which finally allows Druids to be viable in the meta. And what you're going to see here is a build with Treant and Ogre Magi up front as your tanks. They're going to do an absolutely phenomenal job kind of keeping your squishies safe. Dragon Knight's going to synergize with Puck for your DPS. And finally, you have Puck and Keeper in this position here to cast across the board to do as much damage as possible. Lich had a bit of a nerf on him, but you know what? Overall, still a very effective unit. And Crystal Maiden with the Ace of Mages provided by Lich is going to provide a lot of casting for all these units. Get a Nocturne on Puck if you can. You're going to watch his DPS go through the roof. Overall, a very viable build. Alright, so this last build comes with a bit of a caveat. Now, I know you're all interested in Druids and Savages with the buff to Nature's Prophet and the changes to Venomancer. Now, unfortunately, in my theory crafting and in my testing, this was the best build I could use with Savages. The reason why, honestly, Enchantress is not good enough. Enchantress needs to be better in order to make Druids and Savages viable. I think that the Savage buff here, the stackable damage, bleed per second is not good enough. It's not viable in the current meta. Mages are doing too much damage. It doesn't take enough off of the warriors, which are on top as well. I wanted to include this build because I know if I didn't, y'all would ask for it. But honestly, I want you guys to comment and tell me what you think of the Savages. Can we do a better Savage build than this? Perhaps, but you know what? I really think Enchantress needs to get buffed. If you can get a Blink Dagger on her, then maybe, you can have some viability with the heal being cast very early, and it's going to keep your units up. But I don't think Druids and Savages are quite the combination yet. It's worth experimenting with, but overall, I think there's still work to do. Thank you so much for watching, and a very special thank you to all my subscribers. Take care, and have a wonderful day.